a child's pose. You may want to use a block here. So we'll start on hands and knees. We'll connect those big toes, maybe widen your knees. Let's rest our palms on our block. And so you can release your forehead all the way down. If not, you can let go of that block or even use it to support your head. We'll just stay here for a few breath cycles. Sending your breath to your belly, to your low back space. And just think of every inhale inflating the low back area like a balloon. And exhale, melting your muscles, releasing tension, tightness. Let's take one more breath. And then slowly, let's rise, shift forward. You can slide your block to the side for a moment. Come into tabletop. So onto hands and your knees. Belly is relaxed. We'll do some spinal extension and flexion, beginning with the extension cow pose. So pointing the tail up, dropping the belly. Inhale, lift your heart, raise your gaze. And as you exhale, round the spine, tuck your tail, your chin, and energetically push your hands into the mat. 2 more cycles. Inhale, heart lifting, chest open. And exhale, round. Stretching the back of your heart. One more time, breathe in. And as you breathe out, feel your shoulder blades melting apart. And then just relax. Come to a neutral spine, soft belly. We're gonna get into some threading of the needle to open up through the upper and mid back. And we'll start on an inhale with the right hand. So let's wave it out now, arms follow. And as you exhale, let's thread under your left arm, get low with the shoulder and cheek, but don't quite land. Inhale, open and stretch. Exhale, get low. Last time here. And then exhale all the way down. So now your shoulder and cheek can land. And just really relax, get heavy into this pose. The heavier you become, the more benefit you'll feel. You can maybe slide your left arm higher. Maybe close your eyes and tune into your breath. And then the left hand, if it's extended, can slide back. On an inhale, let's wave the right arm back out and up. And exhale, tabletop. Let's take one round of cow-cat here. Inhale, heart up. Exhale, mad cat. And then just let that go. Left hand leads. Inhale, extend. Exhale, thread. Flow with your breath. Last one here. All the way down. Cheek, shoulder, get heavy. Maybe the right arm extends to the top of your mat. And really give yourself permission to relax, to release. Feel that opening in the back of your shoulder. Throughout your spine, your back. Right hand can slide in. On a breath in. Let's reach back up. And exhale to table. Good. Inhale, heart up. Exhale, mad cat. I want you to hold in this position. And maybe take some hip circles or sways. And just move intuitively. Let your head, neck, shoulders be fluid. Just turning tightness into lightness. And we'll pause. Good. So setting up for a downward facing dog. Hands, one hand print higher than shoulders. Let's look between your feet. We're going to tuck all 10 toes and slowly lift your knees as you push into the hands. Guide your hips up and back. And then maybe slowly walk out your feet. So pedal, pump your heels. You can sway your hips. Maybe check out your view under either arm. And then just settle in. Let your heels melt to the earth. They do not need to land. In fact, if you have back pain, you might want to really soften your knees so that your spine can be long and straight. So just communicate with your body. Let's take a nice big inhale. Letting go, exhale. And then floating your gaze forward. Let's slowly walk feet to hands and we'll come into a waterfall. So the knees are soft, the upper body is spilling, dripping forward. If you want, you could add a little jellyfish sway, maybe hold, grip your elbows. And just let anything you don't need, stress, worry, tension, let it just drip away. Find center, let your hands fall to the mat. On an inhale, we lift halfway, hands on mat or your legs, look ahead, shoulders back. And then exhale, pour heavy, let it go. Now we'll rise slowly, decompressing throughout the spine as we do. So maybe walk your hands up front legs, point the tailbone down, stack your spine, lead the back of your heart. Come all the way up, you can loop your shoulders up, back and down. And we'll meet in Tadasana, mountain pose, top of your mat. Arms are long. Let's get anchored through the feet to the earth. And just take a few breaths here. Really important to always have micro bent knees whenever you are standing. That takes strain away from your low back. And try to reach your tailbone down. Offer your heart up. Big breath in, open arms, rise, reach up. Palms connect, and as you exhale, you can bring your hands to your heart. Maybe take a moment here, just check in. Notice how you're feeling. Maybe put forth an intention for your practice for your day. And then palms lightly press and inhale, reach and rise. Exhale, bow, soft knees, forward fold. Inhale to the half lift, look ahead, shoulders back. Exhale, release, let it go. So bending your knees enough that your hands touch the mat. We're going to lead with your left foot on an inhale. It's going to float up. Bow your head to your right knee. And then bending more to the right knee to land your left toes back in a lunge. Front knee over ankle. Just take a moment to sink those hips. Maybe raise your gaze. And then we'll soften your back knee all the way down and untuck your toes. And then gently just press hands into that front thigh and come up. We want our spine to be nice and tall. So tail reaches down. Maybe we're nudging kindly that front knee a little further ahead. And then relax the arms. Good. Inhale, float them up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Preparing for our spinal twist. So as you inhale, bow and lengthen your crown forward. As you exhale, we twist to the right. Left elbow to the outside of right knee, or you can place your hand there. And then we're going to gaze over your right shoulder. Try to bring your hands to the midline of your body. And just breathe here. We're wrapping the soft tissue around your spine a little closer, so we're bringing it out. For a little more sensation, you're welcome to tuck your back toes and lift your left knee for a few breaths. Ensure that the breath is still flowing smoothly. And if the knee is lifted, soften it down. Inhale, lift, face forward. And then exhale, hands to the mat. Tuck the back toes, lift the knee. We're going to step ahead. Breathe in, half rise, get heavy to your toes. And then exhale, pour and release. Good. Inhale, right leg floats, bow to the left knee. Bending into the front knee to land your right toes back. And then again, just give yourself a moment here. Feel the heaviness of your hips toward the earth. Maybe offer your heart up. And then soften your back knee down. Good. Let's gently press into that front thigh, come upright. Reaching your tail down, maybe guiding the front knee a little further out if that feels okay. And then relax your arms. hands to your heart center. Inhale, reach your crown forward. Exhale to the twist. Right elbow can anchor or bring the hand. And then look over the left shoulder. Try to keep your hands to the midline of your body. Good, and if you took the option on that first side to lift the back knee, you'll want to repeat here. It is optional. Nice, if the knee is lifted, release it down. On a breath in, release, look forward, and then exhale, frame your foot. Good, so now we transition by tucking your back toes, lifting the knee. We'll meet in our down dog. So bring that spine back into alignment. Take a few breaths here. And then we'll take a slow flow. On an inhale, let's come forward to our plank. Good, exhale, let's bring your knees to the mat, untuck your toes. Take a nice breath in. Now as we breathe out, the elbows bend, we're gonna lower hips, belly, chest all the way down. Baby cobra, inhale, just peel the heart slightly from the mat. Roll the shoulders back and away. And you're welcome to float your palms or keep them pressing down. Reach your tailbone down. Lift your heart up. One more breath here. And then exhale, soften, lower. Hands push into the mat, shift through, tabletop, and then downward facing dog. Together, let's take a full breath in. Big breath out. And then we'll return to our child's pose. So again, you have the option if you want, use a block for your hands or even your forehead. And just take a moment to digest and process everything we've done. Maybe notice a change from when you first began your practice. Your muscles are more relaxed. One more breath to that low back space. And then slowly shift forward and we'll come onto our seat for one grounded posture. Paschimottanasana, forward flexion. It's not about touching your toes. It's what we learned on the way down, but this is also a calming posture. So you can sit on a block or a pillow if your hamstrings are tight. You can also let your knees float up. We're gonna inhale, arms high. As you're exhaling, you're hinging your hips forward. You're gonna reach your arms out of the chest and then either hold somewhere, your legs, your ankles, your toes, or let your hands fall to the mat. And then here we just bow. We fold into ourselves. Maybe feel a wave of calm washing over you. On an inhale, maybe offer the heart up, your knees can rise. And as you exhale, the backs of your knees kiss toward the mat and you bow a little deeper, melting your heart to your thighs. You can find a pulse. Stay as you are. One more cycle. Hands to the mat, slowly draw yourself in and upright. Lovely. Bend your knees. We're going to position our body into the middle of the mat. Give yourself a nice big hug. Wrap your arms around knees, shins, bow your forehead to your knees, and just feel your weight fall behind. So we want that C curve of your spine. Feel your shoulder blades melting apart. Getting a nice stretch through your back. And then we're going to transition all the way onto our back. So maybe tiptoe in. Maybe balance on your tail. And as you're hugging tight, let's just massage to lower down, head to the floor. And you can circle, sway your knees around. Let's pause to stillness. Keep your right knee in, extend your left leg out. We're going to come into half happy baby, Ananda Balasana, Ardha Ananda Balasana. So flex the foot, face it up. You're either going to grip back of thigh, ankle, or if you can, your foot. And then the left hand, let's just anchor it on your left hip to keep it grounded. So the momentum here is you're drawing that right knee toward your underarm as you lengthen your low back to the floor. And if you want, you can explore a little bit more outward with that foot, leg, just keeping the back of your left hip anchored. And then slowly come back through center. Let's switch. Left hand on right knee. Right arm by your side. We're going to come into a supine twist. So the right foot lands either to the floor on top of a block, or you can use your own leg for support. And then to enhance the twisting, you can turn your gaze away. Maybe close your eyes. And then just be open to the release here. The heaviness of your body. The untangling of knots within. And really just let your breath dissolve any knots, any tension that remains. Your next inhale brings you onto your back. Let's hug that knee in. Left knee can join. If you want to take some circle sways, go ahead. And then we'll keep the left knee in, right leg extends, right hand on hip. Let's face that left foot to the sky and repeat the same grip from side one. And again, you're drawing that left knee down as your low back flattens to the floor. And explore some space to the side. Just breathe. Good, we're gonna switch. So now right hand comes to that left knee, left arm is by your side. Let's roll on to the right side body. And maybe turn your gaze away, maybe close your eyes. Try not to hold your body above the mat, but let it release into it. We deepen yin postures not by engaging, but by consciously releasing. Your next inhale is going to guide you back to center. We'll bring both knees into your chest. And then we can come into full Ananda Balasana, flexing your feet, gripping where you can, and really try to lengthen your tail to the floor here. So it may feel good for you to sway, really get that massage and decompression through the back and the sacrum, or you can stay still. Remember, it's your practice. Let's pause to center. Release into embryo pose. Give yourself a nice big hug. Forehead meets your knees. Squeeze in. And then release out to Shavasana, the most important posture of all. So legs extend, feet toward top corners, arms can spill out as starfish. And just close your eyes. Sink into stillness. Maybe slow your breath, your thoughts will slow with it. And just know when you are free of stress, tension, it's when your body can truly heal. So welcome that healing energy, that pranic flow within.